button pressed.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daniel, what episode is it?
It's session 107.
107 of Peaceful Heart.
And vertically. Sorry.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Where we last left off, party made their way into the deepest, darkest, most shattered fragments of what remained of Erin's mind, where they were stranded for a while before the vision of Onyx that Erin has been having appeared through a hole in what they are perceiving as reality. Came and tried to kill them as Erin's degrading state left him completely immobile. God, that's really distracting. Through a series of certainly some of the decisions that I've seen, the party was able to successfully escape from the vision and make their way into the final layer, where they were able to speak directly to presumably Erin's patron, who offered them the last of his sister's power to grant them a wish. It was limited, but they combined their thoughts and wished for Talistar to be cut off, to have Talistar's communication cut off from all of his peons, to which the facsimile of Erin said, "It shall be done," merged into Erin after some sweet apologetic words, and everyone wakes up on the ship.
Oh my god.
Even Kyrio?
As
Is it like a... Oh.
Yeah, as you all
Everyone
wake up, if I could find the fucking page. What the hell?
Wow.
Am I crazy? What the
I mean, you
page
are.
doing?
You are crazy.
Crazy.
I was crazy.
Why is that playing?
What is that melody?
What?
Sorry. As you all wake up,
Is it like a
You
sudden
find
jolt
your-
awake?
it's a slow process of what feels like coming out of a deep, deep slumber. For many of you, your head hurts severely, and you. Frankly, it feels like you woke up and you got hit by a bus the night before. Your bodies ache, but
This not.
through it all, you feel surprisingly energetic. You can feel that some power has been granted upon all of you, presumably by the ones you just helped. As you all begin to stir, Erin, as you open your eyes, note a clarity and sharpness that you haven't experienced in quite some time. So you all are still in the same storage room that you all snuck into to cast the teleportation spell.
Erin will not get up for some time.
Y'all are on the ground, by the way.
Yeah.
Can we can move, right?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
physically move.
Okay.
Vico, Tadriel.
Yeah, right.
Vico, you feel a notable numbness in your left arm. And Tadriel, the same in your left leg.
How, what, like, as in, like, can I get up and walk around?
You go to get up, and your leg can move, but it takes an immense amount of effort. It feels like almost deadly.
Fuck all pins and needles.
Yeah.
Everyone okay?
I mean, my arm's about the same, but
I
think I'm good.
yeah, can I look over their injuries and see what's wrong?
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
For some reason. We haven't leveled up, right? So we're still +4.
Right now, you have not leveled up yet.
Yes, so +4. Okay. Well, the proficiency, right? Yeah. Proficiency +4? I think so. Yeah.
yeah,
first
step
before.
Our first use of this die is already good. So that is a 10.
You're not sure. Like, you look over Vico's arm, and you look over Tadriel's leg, and nothing seems to be damaged. Whatever it is that is causing this must be maybe psychological. You're not really sure. Physically, they seem fine.
So you said it's a numbness. Without obviously without feeling it, am I able to move my fingers?
Yes, but it is a struggle to do so.
Just like who you got.
If any of you have experienced sleep paralysis, it's approximately the sensation of trying to move
Right. Yeah. Okay.
in that situation.
Yeah.
Where if you put all of your force of will into it, you can move it slowly and weakly.
How's Erin?
You look over, he's still lying on the floor.
I would check Erin. Is he still breathing? Is he alright? Is he okay?
Is he safe?
Is
He
he
is
safe?
still breathing. His eyes are open, but he is staring seemingly at the ceiling.
Erin? I'll kind of like wave my hand in front of his face.
He stares past your hand.
I technically he's alive. I don't know how responsive he is though.
I can understand him being a bit in shock at this.
Vico's gonna get up. He's gonna walk up to Uriel and come on, big man. Are you able to walk if I support you?
You know, honestly, I think I just need a plank of wood. But thank you for your help.
I think we should go seek some medical attention. What's been going on since we've gone?
A wise idea.
I'm gonna see if I can find like a 2x for people to use.
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check.
Yeah. love to see it. Ooh, okay, that's a 9. Not great, but
A 9. You look around. You don't see anything in this room that would be usable, but you presume that if you left the storage room and went and asked around, surely someone would have something that you could like fashion a crutch out of.
I can make a crutch if you just give me an hour.
I don't think we should wait that long. I'm gonna give Tadriel one of my extra swords, just as like a something to balance with.
Probably like at that point, like Tadriel might just be like using Mother's Fury as like because it is like a great axe, so it could.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I guess
that
it's
point.
big enough
Really
to be used
big.
as just a crutch,
Yeah.
or like a cane at least.
Are there other people around us?
No.
No,
However long you've been, y'all are in a like
Oh,
closed
storage
room
closet.
down, like below,
yeah.
below deck. But for however long you were in there, no one has moved you. In fact, Sun is still. Oh, that's right. Y'all weren't in a storage room. Y'all were in a.
Yeah, we were on the deck. I thought.
No, you were below deck. You were in like a bunk room, an unused bunk
Yeah,
room, because
okay.
Sun was sleeping on one of the beds, and he still is.
We should figure out what's going on. Oh,
Get up and I go shake Sun up. Sun,
Yeah.
Sun, wake up.
Poor little guy being run ragged.
Sun.
Yeah, it's been like 5 minutes for him.
Yeah.
Sun does not wake up.
Is he alive? Does he have a pulse?
Yeah, he is breathing kind of weakly. You give me a perception check.
Cannot.
Uh,
Oh.
This is gonna be -1 off this. So 24, because I still have the new proficiency, so it's 24.
24. Yeah, you note that his wrappings are still filthy. The bandages around his head are still like they look the same as when he arrived to give y'all the teleport spell before collapsing.
Yeah, so this is like how it was like when he got there. Yeah, it's like, does somebody have any healing magic left? Sun's in a little bit of a. He's still in a little what's aware.
the healing magic
How-
didn't help him before.
Oh,
you're
you're
right.
right.
You're right. You're
There's
right.
the.
Need sleep.
I
Tadriel
think
and
I
will-
already.
There you go.
Yeah. I was gonna say I think I've already. Reminder. I can only.
Equal to your proficiency now.
Is it equal to my proficiency? Like I can remove the exhaustion, or was it like only once per person?
I believe we did it equal to
Oh, wait.
proficiency. It should be written in our DMs. I'm pretty sure it's equal to your proficiency.
I actually also think I can no longer do exhaustion.
I think it's. I think it was also
Right,
just
that was
mentioned
the other
that
thing.
he's just sleepy.
Yeah, just let him
Bro
be.
was participating in a war and being run ragged by
Just let him get his EP.
yeah, let bro sleep. Tadriel and I will
I'm
go
gonna-
see something.
And I'm gonna go figure out how.
I'll
Yeah, I know it- yeah, it's- Proficiency, but I can't. Yeah, so I can't do exhaustion. Cool.
Wait, is
Got it.
Vigo leaving the room?
Yeah, Vico's gonna open the door and open the door. for
Tippy-
Tadriel and him.
When you're about to leave, Tippy's she's like doing like a stretch and like getting ready to curl up into a ball to sleep on a cot, and then she sees you leaving and then she'll like sprint over and hop onto your leg.
If she hops onto my leg, Vico will lean over with his good arm, pick her up, and
Let's ride.
Yeah,
I-
Vico, you. All right. Vico, you head out in order to just check out the situation. You step out into the hall, and the first thing you notice is a younger looking male, like deckhand, is just on the floor in the hallway outside.
I'm gonna rush over to him. I'm gonna check on him.
He looks sleepy.
He is just face down on the ground. You kind of flip him over. Give me a perception check, please.
All right, that is a 16.
You notice a bruise on his forehead, as well as his knees look a bit scuffed up. He is
Presumably
out
when he
cold,
fell.
but he is out cold but breathing.
I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna prop him against the wall, like sitting up.
Alright.
I'll like check his pulse, make sure he's alive.
Yeah, you do so as his heart's beating, his lungs are breathing.
I'm gonna get up. Tadriel's coming with me, right, Austin? Or is Tadriel gonna go off on his own?
Tadriel will probably like come with.
I think Spirit and I were leaving too to go find out what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at everybody and be like,
Uriel stayed.
this guy looking at him clearly fell down into some sort of slumber. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can find anyone else.
Let's
A
be
quick
careful.
medicine check on this guy, see if there's like anything else like fun. Like how long ago was he knocked out?
Sure, give me a medicine check.
Like if there's any kind of like anything about the intent of where these punches were placed.
Yeah, give me a medicine check. This is gonna be a tougher roll.
Poor guy fell face down on a wooden floor. That sucks.
Okay, hold on. My proficient, it's should be one higher. So see, that is a 19.
Should it be one higher? Are you counting your level up or not?
I'm counting my. Oh wait, shit. Wait, you're right.
We haven't leveled up, so it's still.
Okay.
That's 18. So you note that aside from the like blunt image, whatever blunt object hit his forehead, and aside from whatever like scuffed up his legs, you don't notice any other injuries on him.
Okay.
The back of his head was fine, so clearly he wasn't attacked from behind. Given that the bruises are on his knees and is it his whole face or just his forehead? It's bruised.
It's just his forehead. He's got a couple scratches on the rest of his face.
This makes me think that he fell. Something caused him to fall to his knees, and he fell forward onto his
You
face.
could be right. We don't know how long we were out. We need to be careful from here
We need
on.
to be careful.
I'm gonna go find Oliver.
I'll follow. I'll have like my hilt.
Yeah,
ready to draw.
I'll go with them. If this is what's gonna go on, I'm gonna go find out. So.
Yeah.
Good idea.
You'll head above deck. And you find, as you make it to the top deck of the ship, that there's only maybe a handful of sailors actually moving around. It's only the one boat. You look out, y'all aren't around a larger fleet or anything. And those that are moving around look like they are panicking. The top deck is littered with maybe a dozen and a half, just like people laying on the ground in various positions. Those that are moving around are like running around checking on people, getting progressively more and more concerned and freaking out. There's someone yelling from the back of the ship, asking what happened, what's going on.
I'm gonna. There's a person from the back of the ship yelling that, like from up here.
Yeah, you can hear someone in the back of the ship is like freaking out.
I'm gonna run in and help the couple of people that are running around, and while I'm running, ask them what happened while I'm trying to help.
You go and you help people start like picking people up and moving them to sitting positions on walls and laying them flat on their backs so that they're not getting hurt or anything. And you ask, and one guy is just like, I don't know what happened. We were just operating the ship as normal, and a bunch of people just fell over. They just collapsed out of nowhere.
Do I have any idea how that could happen magic-wise?
Give me an Arcana check. It's going to be a high DC.
That's fine. -1 from this to 21.
There are a couple different types of like enchantment spells that could theoretically, knock a person out magically.
But like, how many of those could do that this large of a scale?
It would have to be pretty high level, and they couldn't be far away to have cast something to do that.
I'm gonna check people again. So a lot of people, they just seem to have they seem to have just fallen and maybe have some bruises from how they might have fell and all. Is that what it seems like?
Yeah. Upon closer inspection, and with the added context of people just started collapsing,
Is it sleep?
that is kind of what it looks like. That the injuries that you see on these people are just from them falling.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the group. My best guess at the moment for what this is, if it's something magical, could be a high-level sleep spell. If so, whoever casts it's nearby.
Oliver's office is it below the wheel?
Yeah, it's below the wheel near the front of the ship.
While our boy Falknir was checking over and being helpful, I was just like, yeah, I'm going to see Oliver. Fuck these people.
Cool.
I don't care.
Walks in. Oliver's asleep. Oh fuck! Damn it!
Spirit, you head over to Oliver's office. Do you knock, or do you just go in?
Go in.
Okay.
He's
We're
jerking
friendly
it.
enough with each other.
Yeah, we're
No one's awake to answer.
you bust through the door, and you see Oliver sitting behind his desk, kind of hunched over a stone, speaking into it frantically and aggressively. It's like, I need answers now. He looks up. He's like, you're back.
We're back.
Are you? Is there something else you needed?
What's going on?
So I'm trying to find out.
How long ago did we leave? Just curious for my own sake. Lost track of time.
He kind of gives you a funny look. It's been... You left my office maybe half an hour ago.
Right, yeah.
That's about right. Yeah. That's up. That tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Right. Well, our mission was a success.
He's just like...
Mission accomplished.
Like, he looks at you and he's just like,
We're efficient, Captain.
We're using this to get our stock up. That's crazy.
Aaron laying on the ground. Or
Did your mission have something to do with knocking out 60% of my men?
probably not.
I believe it could be correlated.
What?
What?
He stands up. What did you do?
That is a very complicated question. But the simple answer is that we have successfully weakened Talistar and have hopefully helped our friend.
And how does that relate to...
We teleported into his mind.
We teleported.
You're
him.
starting to
I
sound
love the way you said that,
You're
Ben. We teleported into his mind.
Okay.
Like
What
this
does that
guy's
have
an
to
idiot.
do with this?
You
I
watched
don't-
the movie Inception.
I don't know. I don't know what you did. But
Well-
I, for your sake, would certainly hope it's not related to whatever the hell is going on right now.
Well,
According to
is it affecting your other ships
Others.
as well?
yes, the preliminary, quick, rough head count, more than half of our troops just fell unconscious.
Oliver, then I suspect that half of your troops were traitors.
Give me a persuasion check.
No, yeah. You don't yeah, question. Yeah.
What the heck? It's just a suggestion.
Are you telling me my men are unfaithful?
It was not a very good suggestion. 10.
His eyes kind of widen when you say that. You know what? I've done what I can to play along with you and all of the stunts you seem to be prone to pulling. That is a step over the line.
It's merely a suggestion, Captain.
I suggest you keep your suggestions to yourself. Get out.
As you wish.
I have important matters to attend to.
I'm sure you do. I'll leave.
Damn.
Spirit, can you give me a perception check?
Perception. Oh yeah, I'm really good at those.
Bro pulls out his Talistar scrying orb.
They know!
Perception.
Bastard,
Well.
why are you entering?
Well, I got the best roll I could have got. 21 nat 20.
Yay!
Nice.
I'm not very
You-
perceptionful.
You walk out, and as you're walking away, you get like a couple feet from the door, and you hear a very quiet, kind of muffled.
He just slammed his toe into the desk. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah,
That's all it
That's
was.
all it was.
Ow, oof, ouch.
Mine toe.
He emits a scream that only Tippy can hear. Tippy and Cinnamon.
I could probably hear
As you
David,
head
shut the
out.
fuck up.
it.
Head out. Like- Smile on my face.
Spirit, how was he awake?
The captain is very stressed right now.
I would imagine with his crew dropping like flies, apparently. How long were we
Not
out?
just half an hour.
Vico's face just... What?
That is what he says.
Oh, that sounds bad.
No, that sounds bad.
But it seems this incident is not isolated to this ship alone. It seems that it's spread to the rest of his fleet as well.
What? It's the whole fleet?
Half his crew, apparently.
Oh, the hell.
At least,
Do you think this has something to do with us?
I suspect.
Oh. Michael,
Yeah.
I don't know if this is exactly it. I'm just gonna start checking some of the down people for Talistar symbol. Just all over.
Smart.
Just all over. Just check it. Just like go to one person. Just check everything for Talistar symbol, even their penis. Check everything.
Shut! Falkner's
That's
whipping up cocks!
crazy.
No, shut! Falkner is whipping up cocks and lifting up ball sacks. No
Yeah.
shot, bro.
Yeah, by doing this, Falkner actually discovers that every single person who's passed out has a tattoo of Talistar's symbol on the backside of their balls.
Even the girls.
That would be crazy. That would be insane.
That's insane.
It's on the inside of their mouth, underneath their tongue.
Falkner, give me an investigation check.
You.
I'm gonna. Can I help him? Can I help him, Michael?
I am going to leave Vico's body if he
What
is
is
going to help him.
Give me again.
I'm not checking cocks, all right. Vico's not about that.
What does help give me again?
Advantage.
Okay. Damn, that's a 13.
Damn it.
You start checking bodies. A couple of the other like crew members start being like, "Whoa, what the fuck are you doing?" But they
What the fuck?
considering your kind of status that you've gained in the fleet, they don't stop you. And after a bit of searching, you don't find anything like that, anything of note.
Damn. Nowhere. Not even on the back of their balls.
Oh my god.
Not even on the back of the balls.
Yeah, imagine this group of revered heroes who are supposedly gonna save the world started whipping out your friends' cocks while they're unconscious and lifting up their balls. It's crazy.
What?
That's crazy style, bro.
We're lucky the Sea Princes don't have an HR department.
Yeah,
No
that's
one
great.
cooked.
Who would do that?
And if they did have an HR department, it would probably be
Dude,
unconscious. right now.
imagine if Lord of the Rings, they started checking people. They're like, do you have the mark of Sauron? Let me check your nuts. Like, let's just lift it up a man's nutsack. That's crazy.
There's no, from the few bodies I've looked at, Talistar's mark isn't on any of them. So if they're connected the way you think, it could be another way, but I don't know how.
Vico's gonna like, he's gonna look at the crew. They're all kind of like looking on in shock, and he's gonna like stand up. Now I know this looks bad, but
Let's start with that.
we on a mission we just went on. We were able to accomplish something that we can Talistar hopefully severely, and it happened supposedly.
What does it have to do with checking my boy's cock?
We look. I wasn't, but we were checking to see if they have the mark of Talistar on them to see if in any way these people who are unconscious were connected. I know it is bad in the moment.
Every single person who joins the princes is checked for tattoos the second they join.
Well, it is possible that they were not tattooed, but maybe under some psychic hold. We've encountered minions of minions like that before.
We've encountered people who were influenced by people who were influenced by Talosel through earrings. So it could have been anything, a trinket, or so we had to be sure. And I do apologize for the intrusion. And I will apologize to each of them when they would come.
As long
we
as
had to
they're
be
not
sure.
chicks.
I'm gonna like fucking stone just like, you're not helping. We need the. I'm gonna like walk over to Spirit. I'm gonna whisper in his ear. Spirit, I understand what you're going for, but we need these people. They're pirates, but we don't want them to shank us to death in our sleep. So just for a moment.
Vico, they would die if they ever tried.
I'm going to.
I wouldn't
Michael,
put
I'm
much
gonna
stock in that personally. But...
real quick. Michael,
Tippy's
Lillian's
watching this conversation.
is Lillian on this ship, or is Lillian?
No, Lillian is off at war.
Yeah, she's in
Right,
Titan.
yeah,
She
she's at
sent
war,
Sun
right, okay.
with the teleportation.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I was about to say something, but
Which is
sure.
when we found. Well, which is when Sun passed out.
Actually, to be fair, I will message Lillian anyways. I'll use sending.
Spirit, you wouldn't really
Sure.
kill any of these people, right?
Compose
Let
her
me
message.
type it out. I will type it
Unless
out.
they better kill me first.
No, I know that sounds bad. All of the crew turning the port side cannon towards Vico.
Like, Vico didn't even suggest killing them. Vico just tried to like be the nice guy. Yeah, they don't like nice guys.
Vico trying to be the resident peacekeeper. Vico's trying to keep peace in the proverbial teepee. I will cut off their nutsack and nail it to my door.
Is Telestar an instrument?
So, this must be your wallet.
Yeah, well,
To me.
while Falkner's composing his message.
Talostar. Vico,
Yes, Spirit.
I suspect that Talostar's influence runs much deeper than we originally suspect. Uriel was one of his thralls.
What?
Information I learned from her while I had control over her mind.
Again. Never mind. So, Onyx killing her wasn't just setting an example, it was cleaning up.
I would suspect, yes.
Fuck. Michael, was Kyriel's body in the room with us?
Yeah. She was in there with the rest of you.
She said she had a
Oh,
psychic.
what happened?
Right.
Yeah, like
going on?
Uriel look over her body, see she's like actually dead.
Oh, you really want to go back to the room and check on her?
And Uriel's been in the
Uriel
room.
never
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah. Uriel, you walk in, Carol still has not moved. You go over and you check on her, and she does not have a pulse. She's not breathing, and is cold to the touch.
Oh man. I can't revive. I actually can't revive her.
Spirit,
I don't have the
you
spell
don't,
slot.
you don't think that Spirit, you don't think that Kyriel being dead is going to set you back with the Dragon Ball?
No. Every crisis breeds opportunity. I'll be fine.
Mika's just gonna look on in just like in shock and amazement. Just
Wait, what happened? Falkner says as he comes out of his sending trance. What happened?
Well, I was just telling Vico some important information we should try and keep on the down low.
On the DL.
No, don't. No, that doesn't. No. Well,
We can talk later if it's something we need to keep quiet.
Yes, I think it's
As long as
information
it's not
we should
affecting
the
what's
rest of the
happening
group
right now.
how?
Oh.
Vika's gonna say it in a more like hushed and whispered tone to both of them. Obviously, I don't. Do you have any method, any sort of way of checking to see if there is a psychic connection? I know that you said you found out while you were in Kyriel's thoughts head.
If there was a psychic connection, we likely wouldn't tell anymore. It's been severed.
Falkner misses this part, zones out, zones back in. It's won. We've won.
We've won.
What?
We won the war.
What?
I'm assuming the battle against they went to fight the Frozen Army, right? That's where she went.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
assuming they've beat the army of undead, the army.
They want to go clear out Titan.
Oh, clear out. I suppose at least Titan is cleared. At least that much.
Good.
That's great. We just have to make sure that all of that sacrifice wasn't in vain.
It sounds like Lillian and them on the return, but I'm unsure on their progress.
We would hope we can.
Well,
I don't know if there's much we can do for these men. We should regroup with the party and communicate what we do now. Next steps.
Oliver, what was Oliver's planned attack time? He wanted to attack Talistar in the next few days once everyone had regrouped. Correct?
That might
Yes.
be slowed down now that we know a lot of this group could have been spies.
Yes. But... Michael,
It's
how
best to
much?
assume that they are for the time being.
Michael, Vico is an avid reader, or I guess still is an avid reader. Has Vico read anything about, like, pirate loyalty, quote unquote?
Give me a history check.
History. That is a 17.
So, you essentially kind of remember these guys aren't really pirates.
What?
They are basically a floating civilization. And they have been labeled pirates by others, but they aren't pirates. They just aren't pirates.
Right. Well, I doubt Oliver would like it if we went in there and tried to intimate that his crew were traitors, so we need to find
He
what
did not like it.
tactical-
No, he did not like it when I suggested that.
Vico again. What?
I know that sounds bad.
That sounds
I made a suggestion to Oliver that his crew might not be trustworthy, given the information I know. He didn't
All right.
take it kindly.
No, I wouldn't imagine he would. Shit. Great. So not only have we made an ass of ourselves in front of the crew, we've made an ass of ourselves to the captain.
Who cares?
I think let's just. I think there's still a bit of work to be done.
Yes.
I think I might want to do like some interviews with crew members, see if like any of these people had like ever acted off or there were strange things about them. I'm just gonna.
How
Hopefully I can
about-
find something.
How about you and I start that finding a doctor, Tadriel, with me being an arm down and you being elected. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Might not be a doctor awake right now.
Oh, hey. We certainly need to try.
Just get a plan.
I guess one of you go back to Uriel and communicate this to her. Check on her. Like that.
Oh. Convey what information we have to you.
Well, that everybody is well, not of Oliver's entire fleet is gone, and that we might not be in his best graces anymore.
Speaking of, I feel I might want to go and talk with the captain too, since we're spread out enough, and I know Spirit can be extremely blunt and not
He
probably
is quite agitated right now. I will be dead.
Yes.
Well, it's better to tell him now rather than him freak out further by not understanding where our perspective comes from.
I would.
You know what? It couldn't hurt.
Unless Oliver is working with Talistar.
You think he's well? If he was part of the information network, I guess to be fair, it wouldn't just knock out everyone.
Well, I wouldn't imagine
I'm
it knocks
not
out everybody,
saying-
but we didn't. Wasn't our exact.
I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but it's a possibility.
Well, again, Vico's going to say this is a very question now, so it's here. Wasn't our exact wording of the witch that we were going to sever his communication with everyone in his thrall, or everyone in his was it just his inner circle?
We were going to sever his communication.
I believe we just
Also
I believe it was sever the communication network was how we phrased it, and that's what it sounded like had happened.
Because I don't know. Everything's so cloudy.
I would not bring it up directly to the captain. Direct suspicions, but
All right, I understand. I understand your air of caution. Okay.
Yes. Fuck. Right.
Well,
good luck finding a healer. Good luck talking to the captain. I'll inform the others downstairs.
Godspeed, Falknir.
what would you say?
I said Godspeed, Falknir.
Yeah. Thanks.
Vico's gonna hurriedly march downstairs.
Yeah.
I'll go to freaking Oliver.
And Spirit, you also go downstairs to go tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just go tell Uriel what's going on, and Erin, I guess, if he's.
Yeah, we'll
He's gone to
do that. We'll do that first. So you
Sure.
head down, head inside. Uriel is I don't know, what is Uriel doing?
Uriel, I guess, would just be making sure that Erin's okay. Because both Erin's son are okay. Because the Dragonborn is dead, and I have no spells to bring her back. So, yeah, she would just be, I guess, hanging out, just waiting for, just say like Erin randomly, just try to get his attention at any point.
So I'm gonna say that something would happen probably before Spirit gets back. So as the rest of the party is kind of walking around, figuring out what's going on, and Uriel, you're watching over Erin.
Yeah.
You see, first his fingers begin to twitch in place, and he slowly moves that motion up his arm until his hand is moving, and it goes very slowly up over the course of a couple of minutes, and he touches his forehead.
Yeah, you're staring intensively. Are you okay? Do
I don't know.
do you remember what happened?
In a way.
Okay.
Uriel.
Yeah.
You dream, right? Angels dream.
I suppose so. At least this body does.
Do you know the feeling of waking up from a dream that you believe is real? And then the fallout that occurs afterwards. Like all of those memories that felt so tangible are fading away.
That's yeah, I understand that quite well actually.
I'm feeling thousands of those right now.
About what happened or everything?
Everything in the most literal sense.
What? So does that mean you're forgetting us?
Not
Or
quite.
just
It's flowing. The boundaries of myself are being redefined, I suppose. He sits up very slowly and he looks down at his hands. Uriel, would you do me a favor?
I'll do my best.
Tell me something new. Anything at all.
My favorite color is orange.
I might have been able to guess that, but
Oh.
I guess it counts.
I hate pomegranates.
That's a new one. When have you ever had pomegranates?
I don't know. I just feel like I hate them. Maybe it's a Nero thing.
Interesting. I think I'll be alright. Where are the others?
They went to figure out what's going on. From the sounds of it, there's a bit of chaos going about. I don't exactly know how long we've been here. Sun is still knocked out. And
I was quite tired, I remember.
yes. And I don't really know what to do with the Looks to the dragonborn body.
Is she?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have the energy to bring her back.
How is she? What?
She's
What?
yeah, she died, Erin.
What happened for you?
It's around this
A
time
lot.
that spirit comes back.
Sure.
I will knock on the door like a polite young man.
Come in.
Hello.
Hi, Spirit. Erin's so fine?
Hello.
Kind
Erin.
of?
Erin nods his head.
Good to see you
Yeah.
back. Somewhat, Professor.
Good to be back, I suppose, would be the expected answer.
Well, news. It seems that a large amount of the crew is passed out. It's not just limited to this ship either.
And please, can one of you tell me what happened?
Well,
What just happened?
As far back as you care to explain.
Starting like when we were going to teleport to the unnamed continent.
Okay, that's... Yes, I remember that.
Okay. Well, cast a spell. We ended up in a cave that led out into a field. Felt like we wandered it for hours.
But it wasn't real, was it?
no.
No.
But
I
you
don't
all
believe
were
so.
real.
Yes?
You all walked with me for miles as I faced that feeling.
I believe so.
Yes.
And then we collapsed. I collapsed. And
Yeah, you were digging for something.
and
And-
and the ocean.
Yep, that happened after.
Yes.
That happened after we jumped into a door, and then
We remember
ended up
that.
in the library. Yeah.
Yes, yes. How? And she's actually...
Dead.
What's...
Yep.
I collapsed in that void of a space. And I saw you all running from outside. Running to a crack, and then what happened when you escaped?
Emerged back in those plains. Encountered someone
Yeah.
disguised as yourself.
Obelisk of knowledge. Getting in there, deep in there.
So it would seem.
He and his siblings are leaving the plane in general. Moving on. However, they would offer their assistance one more time. Whatever we wanted.
Wish.
Yeah.
Really?
and we
They had left. Yes.
we wish to cut Talistar's communication network.
Connection
I
to his
see.
symbols and his psychic links with his thralls.
And that was the end of it.
He
That
said he
was-
will help you out a little bit longer
Mhm.
before before moving on himself and following his sisters.
I see. I must. I'm not even sure if this is the time, but I must apologize to everyone for all of this trouble.
I think that horror deal gave us a great benefit. And potentially showed us who our true allies are.
Agree.
Erin smiles. I would say so. Let's go.
Well,
Sorry, did Spirit already tell us about people being collapsed and tied to Talistar?
I told you about the people being collapsed.
Okay. You can update us on the way about what you've learned.
Yes. I believe Falknir is planning to speak with the captain. Don't know what Tippy ran off to, and Vico and Tadriel are looking for medical assistance.
I see.
Wish I could do more, but I just don't have the energy for it right now.
We can wait outside the captain's quarters if we need to.
Once I get the energy back, I can revive your friend if I have the materials for it. I think I do.
Do you?
Let me look what the spell is again. I think it's.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure.
Do we need any information from this Kyriel?
I mean,
I believe she could give us some useful information, although I don't know how much.
10 days. Yeah, 500 gold pieces. I think I do.
What I do know is that, and I did not want to tell anyone at the time,
Ooh.
but she is some servant of Talistar's.
Oh.
That makes things messy.
Yeah.
I can speak with the dead, assuming my patient's promise of helping us out until the end of this ordeal is truthful.
And funny enough, I actually don't have the materials necessary. I need to get more diamonds.
Well, if we can glean any information, I think that would be helpful. Maybe we can wait for the rest of the group to assemble some
Sure, let's be thinking of
questions.
what we might want to ask Uriel. Alright. I'll go check on the others momentarily. I think I'll rest here for another minute or so.
Vico and Tadriel.
Yeah.
Y'all make your way below deck. You look around. Eventually, you do find the ship's priest, who I believe previously helped Tadriel with something. I don't remember what. But he is unconscious below deck in his board. If you're speaking, your mic's not picking it up, Danny.
Sorry, I was looking down from my mic. Excuse me. Fuck. I know I shouldn't say that in the presence of the priest. Fuck.
There's worst concern came true. I'm gonna. I mean, like, I don't really feel bad, but I might just like do like a cursory search, see if there are any items that could be useful for a healing spell.
Give me an investigation check.
Just stepping over his unconscious body real quick. Legs first, priest later.
Yeah.
Investigation check?
Yeah.
And that is a grand total of a natural one.
Oh. Can I help? I know it's a little late, but
Sure, Vico, you can help.
so you can reroll Tadriel.
I mean, I thought it would just... Okay, I reroll?
I'm giving you help.
Sure, yeah, reroll.
Rerolling on this beautiful investigation check. That is a 16.
Hey, look at that.
You find his stash of like ceremonial materials. You find a bottle of holy water, as well as 50 gold pieces worth of like ceremonial oils and herbs and incense.
Wait, querido. I mean, like, I don't... Shit, I need, like... Okay, so, but no, like, scrolls or anything. Or, like, potions.
You don't find any scrolls or potions. Whatever spell, whatever magic this priest was able to call upon must have been his own, or dedicated to whatever god.
Okay. Okay, I don't really have any more, like... I'm not out of spell slots and lay on hands, so... Listen, I think... I can't really do anything for us right now.
No, I guess
he definitely can't, so...
we're just gonna have to put the pain away, I guess.
I'm not well, I mean, I don't really feel anything. Is it? Does yours hurt?
Mine, I mean, it's like pins and needles. It's infuriating not to be able to move it, but it's not.
I think I might just sit down for a bit.
Right. Do you want to sit here or do you want to go back?
I'm gonna sit here.
I'll stick with
You know, I might just... It's probably just a good idea to stay by Spirit at this point. I don't know what's going on.
you. I don't know.
I'm gonna start limping back to Spirit.
Yeah, you do so.
I'll get the door for you.
Falknir.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, Michael, Tippy's also gonna go visit the captain. Not with Falknir, but just is going.
Separately.
Tippy's gonna walk up to the door like, Falknir, what are you doing here?
Tippy's heading there.
All right. Well, Falknir also heads there. You'll reach the door at the same time.
Tippy, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was going to
yeah.
talk to the captain.
What are you going to talk to him about?
Oh, just where we're heading,
I think you let me do the talking, okay?
and maybe what we're having for lunch or something.
You can ask the lunch question after. Let me do the talking.
Okay, just don't let me forget.
Okay, I'll remind you about the lunch question.
Okay, I don't get on top of Falkner. I just walk in behind him.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna knock.
And you knock after a moment you hear, "Come in."
I open the door and go in.
I close
Look,
the door
Captain.
behind me.
Spirit informed me that he talked to you a little bit earlier. And I'm not sure what he told you or what he didn't. Could you inform me what you talked about?
Kind of considers you for a moment. Well, he told me your mission was a success somehow. Something about teleporting into someone's mind. He made some interesting comments, and then I sent him away.
Hmm.
Is there something you need?
Well, I came to get a handle on the whole scenario and just see what you knew about what's going on with the rest of the fleet as well. This happened, I'm assuming, to everyone, or to a large portion?
Yeah.
Well,
Chunk.
to elaborate a little further, teleportation that we planned took us not to the unnamed continent, but within one of our companions' minds, and we worked our way through that and found what we were looking for, and in the process managed to find a way to interfere with Talistar. Spirit, after he came back after talking to you and told us what he was thinking, thinks that through what we did, we were able that the people who fell over were possibly spies or had some connection with Talistar, based on just what information we have available. We're not sure how this happened, as far as I'm aware. For this kind of magic to be done on an entire fleet, I can't even think of a single spell that has the range and effectiveness to do that. And based off the information we're working with, that seems like our best logical answer for as to why this happened. But then again, that's all a theory. We could be dead wrong. I did search a couple of people to see some of the people that passed out to see if they had a symbol of Talistar on them, whether it be on their clothing, on their person, on something. And on a few of those people, I didn't find anything. Doesn't rule out that they're not spies. Doesn't confirm they are. We're not sure.
Of course, you didn't find anything on them. I have. Talistar has been fighting us off of Anya's shores for years. We've known about the symbol. Every member of my crew within the last, decade that has joined has been thoroughly screened for markings or any paraphernalia involving his symbol, anything attached to him.
That's great. That's good to hear.
To accuse my crew of such a thing is... It's hard for me to stomach it.
We have encountered groups of people that serve Talistar's underling. I believe it was Ruby. They serve the people under him, and they don't carry the symbol. We're not sure why this happened, but the fact that all these people fell over at the same time, that we were managed to cripple Talistar, makes it seem like less of a coincidence. I'm not accusing them fully. We have no information to whether it's true or not. I'm throwing the idea out there. I'm sure that's what Spirit was doing as well. He's just can be an ass a lot of the time.
Well, I appreciate the input. If there's some enchantment that caused this or is causing it, we have between many ships and crews some very fine arcanists. I'm sure if that is the case, we will figure it out soon enough. This investigation is going on across the entire fleet as much as possible right now.
Then I hope it is merely an enchantment that has caused this. And I turn around, grab Tippy, and walk out.
Wait.
Tippy, I don't think the captain is in the mood for that question.
I was gonna ask him another question too.
It's okay. Let's leave him to his duties.
Good
Fine.
Tippy.
And we leave. I'm going.
You carry Tippy away.
All right, Tippy, and I pick Tippy up and I put her on my shoulder. All right, we are being very careful at the moment with what information we give to the captain, because we're not sure if he's fully on our side or not. Which he likely is. His reaction seemed fairly genuine there, but we're not 100% sure. So we're trying to limit our information. I didn't want you saying anything that could get out.
I'm just hungry.
Well, I can get you water. We can get food salted in a bit.
I hope so. I also want to know if Marks was okay. Maybe he's unconscious.
We'll find out soon once we know more.
I hope so.
I'll walk back to try to find the rest of the group.
Alright. Vico and Tadriel, you're able to find Uriel.
Yeah, Uriel hasn't really moved. She's still with Erin in spirit, I think.
Vico will knock on the door. He'll shave a haircut.
Come in.
Well, the priest is also unconscious, so shit out of luck for us.
That's troubling.
Vico will run over to Erin, seeing that he's awake.
Hi, Vico.
You okay?
It's an odd question. I will be, likely.
Vico gets a very big smile on his face. Just
exactly who I am and what okay means are, let's say, unknown variables at this point. But I think present is the word.
that's very good. That's great.
How's everyone faring above decks?
Oh, the situation wasn't great when we got up there, and just seeing the amount of people who were knocked out, knowing how many people across the fleet are knocked out, with it being at least over half, is shocking and worrying. But Falknir went to go have a word with Oliver and try to figure out any sort of information that he can. But as of right now, I don't see there being much we can do. I'm down an arm, and Tadriel's down a leg.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. We completely lost Cario. There's some, I don't know, damage to your limbs? Is it permanent?
I don't know. Uriel gave us a preliminary look over earlier. Seems to be some sort of psychosomatic thing. Whatever happened when we were in your mind, it's transferred out into the real world. Much like, looks at Kyriel's body, much like that.
Your physical bodies were in my mind, but my mind influenced your mind to influence your body.
Yes, it seemed. What?
That's
I think what he's trying to say is that it your mind is making you believe you're injured because it was injured in Erin's mind.
Yes. Yes, right. Yes. It
I
would seem
suppose
so.
it's a good sign that this also confuses me.
Say with it.
That is as absurd as it sounds.
I just hope maybe you give it a rest and let your mind reset with a sleep, and it should be fine.
I hope to God it's only temporary.
If not, I'll try coming up with something and seeing if any of my magics could heal you.
We'll
But
certainly
it'll have to be
see.
tomorrow.
Yes, well, I mean, there's nothing really any of us can do as of right now other than try and plan with not a lot of information, so I don't see much point in that. Until we know exactly how many people are passed out and who the significance of the people that are passed out. Falknir also informed us that Lillian and the forces in Titan were able to clear out Titan. So that's news worth celebrating.
Yes.
Good.
Are we still on course? The fleet.
The fleet was instructed to hold, but it's only been half an hour since.
Wait, really?
Oh.
That is what the captain told me.
Oh. Wow.
I suppose that's not too outlandish given the other factors at play here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess not.
I suppose not.
Alrighty.
Falknir should return shortly.
How
And hopefully
long
And
do...
just as Spirit says that, you hear the muffled sound of Tippy yapping on the other side of the door.
Nah, Tippy.
Should be yapping.
I'm gonna knock before the door opens.
And
Alright,
that's
I'm
when I
back.
said that fish was. Why did you just interrupt me?
I'm sorry, Tippy.
Anyway. And that's when I said that fish is. I'm looking right at him.
No. This time was me interrupting. I was saying that I'm setting you down. That was me, not Falkner.
Okay.
it's the Luigi death stare, but with Tippy. Just,
Tippy
you
gets set
interrupted
down
us.
and she keeps yapping about why she thinks fish is better than like pork.
I turn to the rest of the group while she yaps. Okay. I tried not to give too much information away to the captain at the moment. Just basically explained very vaguely as to why you made the statement you did about the crew possibly being spies. Again, he didn't take very kindly to it, but whatever. There's really nothing much more to add to it. He didn't seem like he was showing any signs of. I would say, I guess he didn't show any signs like he was. I don't know how to phrase it. More of, he seemed like he was hurt by our statement enough. Makes me believe he might not himself be in league, but stay cautious while we need to.
Possible
Might
some
I
of his
ask-
underlings.
Sorry.
No, you go.
In your discussion with the Obelisk of Knowledge, was there any mention of how long we had before Talistar's communications would be back up?
That's a great question. I don't think so, right, Mikey?
Mm-mm.
No.
He all said cut his communications, and he said it shall be done, and then that was it.
All we were told was that it would be done. We weren't told anything regarding how long it would last.
Let's see. I think we're all in dire need of some rest.
Falkner,
Yes.
how many more messages can you send?
At the moment, 0. Give me an hour and I can send 2 more. What's your plan?
We should get in contact with the other people that we know. See if they're awake. Get a
Alright.
head count on the situation on the other ships. We should get information for ourselves and not go through all of that.
Give me an hour and I'll see what I can do. And I will begin a short rest for an hour.
Alright.
Erin, you said that we could attempt to speak with the dead.
Indeed.
Is that still possible?
Assuming, of course, that my patron is being truthful and accurate. I don't feel...
No
Erin,
safer environment to test than here.
Erin quickly prestidigitates a little puff of smoke in front of him, a bunch of sparkles. It's like, yes, okay, I still have my control over the weave, but we'll see if it can hold up to this task. Let's establish which questions we're going to ask beforehand. I should be able to support 3.
Any questions, anybody?
What did she tell you, like, about working for Talistar?
She was rather vague. She told me that she had a psychic link with him. That is how they communicate. That Talistar had helped her rise to the ranks of the tribe. That Talistar had saved her life when she was younger. That Talistar was ill.
It's not likely that she was in the vein of, say, Bianca, where she might not remember all the things after the connection is broken.
It seemed more willing.
Good, that might work to our advantage.
That would imply she would have to willingly and actively work for Talistar. We could ask if the other tribal leaders, if that's
we can
useful information.
I also suggest seeing if she did have a psychic link with him. Maybe she doesn't have any symbols on her, right?
I asked her if she had any markings. She said she did not communicate through markings, but through psychic link.
Okay, so then if we could somehow, I don't know, get her to explain how that works, maybe we can prove that, well, you don't need a marking to get a psychic link with Talistar. And, well, it could also explain the why the people are unconscious.
I believe we should ask definitively whether she knows if there was any influence among the sea princes.
Mm-hmm. So, how many questions can we ask? 3?
3.
Yes.
And how detailed will her responses be?
They're usually not succinct or descriptive. It's sort of a half-remembered brain that we're accessing.
Keeping our questions simple.
Yes.
For the best.
But I think the yes or no of were any of the other Dragonborn leaders affiliated with Talistar would be a good one to ask. What was the first one that was suggested?
Getting to figure out, like, asking her how Talistar's like psychic link essentially works.
There's an earlier one that I remember.
No, the first one was the champions, and then it was
Okay.
the psychic link, and then it was asking if Talistar has any influence with the sea princes.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but we might want to simplify it down, rather than explaining explain just how something works. If we could streamline that and focus her mind. We might have a bit more success. So, are there any distinguishing marks that Psychic Link with Talistar had? How would one test for a Psychic Link with Talistar? How many people were under his influence in that way? That sort of thing.
She would know.
At the very least, phrase it to phrase it to something like general, like, is there a tell, a word, like a phrase that they respond to, that kind of forces them to reveal themselves?
She just responds, yeah, if arrows get cut, they all go unconscious.
That would be quite the satisfactory answer.
It would be quite a tell, yeah.
Yeah, we can ask if there's a tell.
And number 3 is asking if Talistar had any control over the Sea Princes, right?
That would be wise. If it was yes, then, well, might be another thing suggesting why everyone passed out.
Okay. Let's do this. Erin fully stands up from his spot on the floor, stretches a little bit, and he pulls out his Tome of Shadows, and he casts Speak with Dead on Cariel.
Falkner's gonna step out and go guard the door outside the room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give a small prayer to Loon to forgive us of what we're about to do.
Yeah.
I think Dad will understand.
He goes
Yeah,
like, "Fuck, Dad."
Aaron, what does this look like, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, so Erin will open his Tome of Shadows in his left hand, he'll hold out his right hand, and protruding from his right hand is this kind of ethereal smoke, similar material to his Eldritch Blast and such. If you look very closely, it's filled with all sorts of shifting runes of a language that is not common. And this smoke of like ethereal characters will seep into every pore and opening in Cairo, and kind of fill the corpse with this arcane energy that animates it to speak.
And she kind of lurches and almost sits up as her head kind of jerks up to look at you expectantly, waiting for your question.
Number one was Dragonborn tribes. So,
Please let Ignia be a spy. Please.
Be a steadfast member.
Fuck.
who else in the Dragonborn tribes was under Tadriel's influence? Tadriel. It was under Talistar's influence.
Tadriel.
Tadriel
all the
God motherfucking damn. What?
All the champions
All of
are
them.
Tadriel's influence.
Yeah,
They're
all this
Dragonborn
time.
alive. What?
Not psychically, they just all really like him.
Yeah, he's just a cool guy.
You're a chill guy, actually.
Yeah, Tadriel's just chill like that.
Just looking at this.
He's looking at his like 10-page document of all the characters.
Under Talistar's influence, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, Erin, you realize that you are too.
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Actually,
You
everyone
all.
here. Yeah, everyone here is actually.
All the socialists.
The only ally I had amongst the tribe was Falknir.
Man.
Yeah. Does Spirit know who the fuck that is?
Falknir is the name of the pink Dragonborn champion,
Okay.
along with scattered grunts. It was quiet.
Is there a distinguishing tell for a psychic link with Talistar?
None that I ever discovered, aside from the ability to psychically communicate with others who have the link.
Did Talistar have other influences among the Sea Princes?
I do not know the names of every person under our Lord's influence. His collection is vast.
Does she fall silent after that?
Yes.
Okay.
Cryptic in death as she was in life.
That confirms some of our suspicions, though.
You have 2 more questions. Speak with that gives you 5.
Oh, it gives
Oh,
5?
fuck.
I thought it was only 3. I thought it was like a genie.
I guess we could ask if she was in communications with anybody in the Sea Princess. And
I
who
feel
were
like
they?
she would have. I feel like she would have told us in that question.
Would she?
Because then she would have been like, "Does he have any influence?" Oh, there's a lot of people, but I do know this guy.
Oh,
I mean, we could just get it out of the way and ask if any of the 3 major captains. I know she may not know. That may not be like the best question, but it feels important enough.
It is
to
important enough.
ask.
Check. Yes. Better to err on the side of caution.
and then what other question should we ask?
She said that everyone who had the psychic link could talk to each other.
It's
Maybe
true.
We could ask her if there's anyone that we might know that would have it.
I think
Or
that's taking a lot of guessing on her part, right?
People, or important people that she was in close contact.
So she could do it. Yeah, I mean,
Is there any other ideas?
I really don't have any.
I'm terrified that if I ask a question, then if I propose a question, then she will take it as literal and answer it.
I think that is wise. Well, I think asking about the Sea Prince captains is important. Maybe we'll get more information that leads to another question.
Sure. Were any of the captains of the Sea Princes under Talistar's influence?
I only met the one. Oliver was no ally of ours. I cannot speak on the others, as I never came into contact.
I assume by the one she's referring to, the other Dragonborn.
No, she's. She was saying that she's only met the one captain, Oliver.
Oh, okay. I see. So we can't at least be sure that he's not.
She did say she's no ally of Talistar. So that is comforting in some sense.
That begs the question. Is like the second link? Could they just speak with anyone that has the second link, or do they have to be near others in order to communicate?
Well, if she was able to communicate with Talistar,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
suggests some long distance. Unless he was more mobile.
That's scary to think about.
I could ask.
Who's Talistar on the move?
Well, he's bedridden now.
It's
That is what's
true.
important. If you have any loose ends you would like me to ask about, and propose those.
I mean, we could. I mean, I don't know how relevant it is. We could ask how long this like large-scale infiltration of the Sea Princess has been going on, to her knowledge.
Seems like she
Might
doesn't
not
have
know.
much knowledge.
I guess that's reasonable.
I think. Go on, Erin.
I might have a question that's a bit more personal than. If there's another one that you all need, then let's do that.
If you believe your
first.
question is helpful, this is our last one. I suggest you ask it.
You don't have anything?
Okay. How does Onyx work, to your knowledge?
That monster only became a part of our central group within maybe a couple months. I do not know if he has any weaknesses or how he was brought into being. Whatever the case, he is our father's bodyguard. He almost never leaves the castle and is more loyal to Talistar than any human could ever be. There's no link with him. It's seemingly just of his own will. He scares me. And then the smoke dissipates out of her mouth, and the corpse goes lifeless once more.
Okay, couple of months. That's scary.
Yes, that is incredibly frightening.
I wonder if it was before or after we joined together.
I was bothered by the fact that she said father.
Yes, that was concerning.
Well, monsters like Talistar tend to invite, or should I say manipulate people into their cult of personality. It is incredibly sad. Not unheard of.
If nothing else, we now know we can trust them.
Right.
Right.
I think we should let the iron cool a bit on that one before we go back a third time in one day.
What should I still bring her back? Tomorrow.
the time being, I
It's
think.
entirely necessary.
Well, I feel like should be Spirit's call. Even if she is a traitor, she's still someone.
I don't think this is any more my call than it is the rest of the groups, but I believe that there's no need to waste our resources now.
Okay.
I think to bring her back would be a disservice to her especially if she thought that Talistar was a nurturing figure to her. It might be better to just let her rest.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I guess we should rest then. We've
Michael,
had a long 30 minutes.
Michael, about what time is it?
It's like evening, early evening. The sun is just like beginning to set.
Wouldn't want to throw up our sleeves. Throw up our sleep cycle entirely. Well, I don't think there's anything we can do for Oliver or the crew, so I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah. I guess we rest. Yeah.
You'll settle down for the night. Licking your psychological wounds and
emotion.
recovering from
Say the thing, Michael.
everything that happened. So, you all do get a long rest and officially level up.
Yes. Let's go. There it is.
Throughout this
There it
long rest,
is!
Aaron is going to be reading his memoirs front to back.
Give me those spell slots.
Yes. Give me those spell slots.
Gotta
Yes.
freaking figure
I
out what
think-
I'm gonna do for my another spell.
Also for Spirit as well, I think Spirit's going to be on the top deck, sort of, at night, sort of just watching
Sure.
what's going on the boat.
Don't forget to regain half your hit dice.
Luckily, the Roll20 sheet does that automatically when you do the long rest. But
Where you watch the moon come up and eventually go down again.
Fucking asshole.
Comes and goes every once.
It could be a goddamn mind.
I told Tippy about the moon. She said she never saw it. Wait, Michael.
Yeah.
How many months has it been since session 0?
Since session 0,
If this takes a while to calculate, you don't have to tell me. I'm just
I can just look at the calendar. I got it open.
I think it's been like 4 months ish.
Which session 0 are we talking about? Or are we talking about session 1 of the campaign?
Session 1 of the campaign.
It has been 5 months. Going
Let's go.
for 5.
Tippy's now 5 months old.
The campaign started on the 13th of Queeth, and we are currently on the 36th of Quarth, so that's about 5 months.
Sorry.
Michael's making up words.
Dude, I love
Look.
quotes. My favorite character from
That's,
that one
oh my
book.
god!
Oh my
Ooh.
god, no. It's, look,
The real
It-
friends were
it's-
the name of the windman along the way.
the elves are assholes and they made the fucking calendar system and
Few
the elves,
truer statements have ever been said.
and elves I find in my mind most relate to being French, so I based it off of the
elves
French
are
number
disgusting.
I do too.
Elves are
Ben hates them all the
disgusting.
same.
Yeah, elves
I
are
think
disgusting. It's over
they're
the
British
French.
because they're fucking imperialist bastards.
Well, I hate both.
Get them out of here.
Look, the Irish
Hey,
in my
y'all-
blood burns with the hatred for the British. Don't get me wrong.
those of you that actually do sleep wake up with renewed strength. As I mentioned before, you can feel it a lot stronger now. It may have been just 30 minutes unconscious, but especially those of you who are spellcasters, who are familiar with like the magic of the universe, you can feel more just in tune, as though whatever entity you met down there has granted you just a little bit of strength for your final journey.
So,
Vico and Tadriel, you wake up. Your limbs are still numb.
Wow. Can I make a more advanced medical check, medicine check of what's going on?
can I do as well?
Sure, y'all can make me medicine checks.
I guess I'd just be like giving. I mean, like my modifier is +5, but like whoever, like okay,
Mine's a
maybe,
plus
like,
9.
yeah, I guess
Michael,
I'm just
forget
gonna be
medical
giving you
checks. I have a
advantage.
question.
Come on,
Yeah.
come on, Uriel.
Alright.
What's up, Tippy?
Yeah, forget medical checks. I have a question.
Yeah.
If they were to, I
At
don't know,
21.
not have it anymore and then have it
Uh-oh.
back, would that help?
What?
Probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
I mean, I can also do that too, so we can do it for both of them.
Oh my
I don't-
god, can I have anything? You'll actually kill yourself.
Fuck you! I'm the cleric!
I'm changing my spell. Screw Uriel.
No, screw you.
There's two of them, Matthew.
I don't
Yes,
care, I
you
don't
only
care,
have
get
one
rid of
level
him.
7.
Matthew, it's too
Dumbass.
late. You already sent me your spell list.
God dang it, Uriel.
You can do it next long rest.
Go fuck yourself.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I can change it next long rest. Can you do that, Uriel?
Yes, I
Oh wait.
Yeah, the clerics
what,
can do
you
that.
dumbass!
I don't know, I never played a cleric.
Can Aaron just think real hard and try and figure
Oh, yeah,
out
anyways,
what
21.
might be a cure for?
Yeah, Erin, you can make me a medicine check or an arcana check.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking more in the lines of Arcana since the other ones were making medicine.
Yeah. You said 21?
Yeah.
You perform some like psychological tests. Essentially, you like check their eyes for dilation and stuff like that, and you note that their brains seem to be okay. Meaning, since there's no physical external damage and their brain seems to be fine, it's probably some kind of nerve damage, which is extremely difficult to fix.
So, what you're saying is I need high level magic.
If you are to fix this with the spell, it's going to have to be something pretty damn strong.
Let me look at this real quick before I decide to do the even bigger one. It's not a disease, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, so heal is not gonna work. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna be using this. Hopefully we're not getting into combat today. I will cast. Who? I guess. Yeah,
You
I
can
guess.
also hold off. to
I
see
do.
if
I'll do.
Aaron-
Yeah, I'll hold off, but I do have. I can heal them. Or at least one of them. Unless Tippy does, heal the other one and not be an asshole.
Go on.
Yeah, an asshole. A little
Don't
shit.
beat me to the frog. Don't beat me to the frog.
The
David,
frog is.
You need the frog in this scenario, so maybe you want to be nice to the frog.
The
Hold
frog was
on.
by.
I don't need the
bipedal this
frog.
session.
You need the frog.
Yes, and
Tippy,
if
don't-
you want to
Tippy, don't
live,
listen to
you better be nice to the fucking frog.
Yeah, that's
Don't
right.
listen to the magician.
Oh
Tippy.
yeah, hold on. I'm also the other healer. If Tippy wants to live.
David, I was more referring to you in real life.
Bullshit, I win.
All right, ladies, calm
Erin got a
down.
17 on the Arcana, by the way.
Erin, you're able to determine that the actual condition that they are under is not magically induced.
Damn.
It's definitely a medical thing. However, you can presume that it was caused by something magical due to the fact that it is such a precise thing that they are completely okay on the outside. It's as though they've been electrocuted.
Mhm.
That's
I just
bad
convey that
description, but
directly to the
yeah.
party.
Alright, Tadriel. This is my first time doing this, but I will do my best.
Always something you want to hear from your doctor.
I will cast regenerate on Tadriel.
All right, so regenerate takes about a minute to cast, but
Yes. So for a minute, Uriel's hands will grow, light up with fire, and will hover over not Uriel, Tadriel's legs, and you'll feel a soft warmth just kind of spread across your legs.
You pissed yourself.
yeah, Tadriel, you feel a little tingle in your leg, and that is all for now.
Wow.
Can you not move it?
It still feels very numb.
That's a 7th level spell.
Is Tippy here?
To clarify, regenerate
yeah.
takes an hour to take effect.
Occurs over the course of an hour.
No. Hold on. No, it takes
Severed
a minute
limbs.
to cast.
Severed limbs
Severed
are still within
limbs-
2 minutes. There's
Yeah,
no
bro.
severed limbs.
I mean, I guess, but
fool.
it's nerves. It's so on.
Nothing's
Nothing's
been
severed.
nothing's been
guess
severed.
nothing's been
Just give it some time.
David, he's the fucking
If-
DM.
Michael,
Jesus Christ.
Alright,
Hey, Michael, am I there?
Yeah, everyone's here.
Okay.
I'm not there.
Oh, can
Shit.
Spirit be there? I
Might
need
be
him to rest.
Spirit's upstairs.
No.
Lepidus isn't there.
I'm not there.
God damn it.
Lepidus isn't there, rip.
Okay,
Lepidus never dies.
Tippy goes up to Vico.
Hello.
Hey, Vico.
Yes, Tippy.
I'm looking straight up at you. I'm a foot away from you.
Yes.
I can make you feel better.
Well, I would certainly appreciate that, Tippy.
I look around the room and then I wait for you to come down to my level.
I'm like, there. Excuse me. Is there hanging cots in this room?
Yeah.
Vico will he'll get out of the cot and he'll sit down on the floor, cross-legged in front of Tippy. Right.
Vico,
Yes.
I can fix your arm.
Okay. Well,
I was thinking about it last night, and I thought if you have a bad arm, we can just get rid of that one.
Vico looks at Tippy I mean,
What?
I would much prefer not to get. What do you mean get rid of my arm? Are you?
Well, I'm not gonna tell you what I might do with it.
What? Tippy, I kind of need to know going into this so I can mentally prepare myself for what happens.
Vico, you need to know that I'll give you. You don't have to worry about it because you'll have one.
That
You'll-
doesn't make me
you'll have-
worry. That actually makes me
you'll
worry
have-
more, Tippy.
You'll have what you want, and I'll have what I want.
What is it that you want?
It's around this time that Tadriel, you begin to regain feeling in your leg. The pins and needles intensify severely. It's quite uncomfortable, but you begin to
Bad
be able to move your leg again.
gonna support a lot better. But thank you, Uriel. That's
Should
weird.
take some time, but it should you should get your leg fully back.
Yeah, let's just. It's just thank you so much. You did. It's just it's great. It's just it feels weird.
Yeah, it's probably all the nerves rebuilding themselves.
I'm gonna stumble out. I'm gonna stumble around a little bit, just try to get my bearings.
Yeah, you
and
start
so-
to slowly regain your balance and your gait. After a few minutes, your leg is fully restored.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast summon greater steed while everybody else does their thing.
Ah.
Yeah,
Next
you-
2 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll look
kinda-
at Vico.
Tippy watched that whole like nice kind regeneration happen, and then looked back at Vico.
I'm
So-
sorry, Vico. I only have
No,
I only have enough
it's-
energy for one.
It's fine. Tadriel needs to walk more than I need to swing a sword.
Yeah, that's kind of the decision I made.
Vico,
Yes, Tippy.
I won't lie to you.
I hope you wouldn't.
That's some holy nonsense right there.
What?
Wow, Tippy.
Let me tell you what's real, Vico. I could get rid of that thing.
Define getting rid of it, Tippy.
I'm pointing at your arm, and then I could
Yes.
have it, and then it could be mine.
No,
And
what?
then I'll give you something brand new,
Tippy. Okay,
and it won't even take that long,
Tippy,
probably.
can you... What? Why do you need my arm once you've assumedly lobbed it off?
No, I don't. I don't need it. No.
Then you said you just said it.
I
You
said
just
I'll
said-
have what I. Vico, you're getting caught up on things,
I am, because you're
You
planning
feel
on
a-
chopping off my arm.
and giving you a fresh new one. I might even be able to make it. I don't know, like pink or something if you want.
No, just to match the rest of me.
Yeah, I could. I guess I could do that. I guess.
Okay.
I don't know why you'd want that.
Oh, God. Tippy. I rather wish
Tadriel has
you-
a really big axe, and I think that might be a good move.
All right.
I'll put it right back.
I'm
Your-
not
your arm.
worried about that. What?
Not the axe.
Tippy.
Vico,
I'm gonna grab Tippy by the head with my one hand.
Hey,
No,
can't
I'm
grow
not-
that.
No, I'm just gonna grab Tippy by the head with my one hand, just like look in her eyes.
Yeah.
Tippy, I need you to be 100%
Yes.
straight and clear with me
Mhm.
that once you cut off my arm, you will be able to regrow it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Well,
Wait.
what do you mean? Wait.
I don't know what color it'll be. I really don't.
Is cutting the arm off really necessary?
I think so.
Okay.
Or you could just give him
You
another
think so?
Well, I don't think you'd want a third arm. Right? Am I the only one?
I mean, it might be beneficial, but you think so?
I think. Wait.
You think you need to cut my arm off. You don't know for certain. You don't know that if you just do it, it'll just repair the damage to my arm.
No, Uriel, did you know that would happen when you did that just now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Tippy, you feel your head just vibrating as Vico just...
It,
Wait, Vico.
it did take longer than expected, but yeah.
See?
I'll take longer than expected. That's fine.
Will you take a chance? And I reach out my little hand.
Do not fucking fall.
Tippy, you better cast it on my intact arm.
You want another body?
Are you 100% that will happen?
No, I don't think it'll happen.
Oh, dear fuck. Tippy, this is not a game we're playing. This is
It
my
isn't.
body.
It's an exchange, really.
No. It's not an exchange. Well, Tippy, I will be very appreciative if you would just cast it on my intact arm. No lacerations, no severing, no nothing. Just pop the magic right into my arm and let's see what happens. Okay? Can you do that?
Oh lord.
Wait 1 second.
Reading the spell.
Actually, Vico, I can't.
Why not just like have it grow the new arm like in
Yeah, if you could
between
grow
the
third arm,
old
we'll just
arm and
cut
your
off the fourth
torso, and then connect it at the middle finger, and then you just lop off the top of the finger.
That's actually not a bad idea. Well, I mean, you have like nerve damage, so it's not like you're gonna feel it being cut off.
You feel it from the side of the new arm.
I just want the guarantee from Tippy that she's gonna cut off my arm and then it will 100% work. I'd rather not have it fizzle out after my arm is cut off.
Falkner is watching this exchange with his jaw dropped and just like completely confused by everything going on and just ready to see what happens.
Ready to find out what happens for scientific
Uriel's
purposes.
Exactly.
Yeah, Uriel's just looking over this very worriedly because she thinks she knows what Tippy's trying to do, and she doesn't know why Tippy wants the arm to cut the arm off.
I don't know.
She
and
wants to
I'm-
eat it, everyone.
Yeah, yes.
I David knows why.
I'm back. Sorry, my mom was talking to me.
He said I'm back. I thought you said I might when you said
I haven't heard anything. I took my headset
Don't
off.
worry about it. Don't worry
Yeah, don't
about
worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why does Tippy want the arm? She wants to eat it. I might.
That's good.
No.
Yeah, yeah, you do. That was the first instinct.
Wait, does anyone?
I
Wait,
knew.
what did I just say before I took my headset off?
You were saying, wait, let me check. Let me check something. Is what you said.
Yeah, I can do it.
Without cutting the arm off.
Oh no, I have to.
Oh, dear fuck.
it. Oh my god.
Okay.
Do you
Remember,
want me to do
Vico,
it?
cut more than less because you don't want to cut short and then you still got some not working part, you know.
Vico's eyebrows are just they're twitching. I think he's gonna have a deep vein thrombosis, honestly.
I mean,
And
Vico,
I think
if you
this might
want,
work.
if you want to just wait for tomorrow, I can do it.
I think I just might, depending on how things go today. Tippy, I appreciate the offer. I really do. You're a very good friend. You're a very kind soul. But no.
I don't see why not. Free arm.
Well,
Free arm right now.
I feel
Right
like
now.
it's a. I'm not even gonna engage with this anymore. And Vico will.
You don't even lose anything.
Vico will pet
Besides
her. Vico will pet her, stand up, and like walk outside.
Rats.
I'll heal it. I'll heal tomorrow. Okay.
Tippy, fiddlesticks.
Ah, fiddlesticks.
Where's
One arm
that
down. Really could have used that.
Falkner's gonna be like, "Man, I really want to see that happen."
Tippy, why did you need Vico's arm?
Well, if I told you, then I wouldn't need it anymore.
I don't think that's how that works, Tippy. You can still need it.
That's implying Uriel's gonna give you her arm as
I
soon
do,
as she,
because I
as soon
haven't
as you tell her.
Uriel, do you feel funny?
No, I actually feel like better than yesterday. Actually,
Good.
Tippy,
You're being very weird.
are you okay, Tippy?
No, I'm fine.
Are you hungry? Do you You want to get something to eat?
No, I ate.
Right.
Being that kills people.
Carl.
Okay. Well, this is awkward. I'm gonna go.
Alright.
Yeah, Uriel leaves.
Wasn't that awkward?
Spirit's not in there, right? I'm gonna go find Spirit.
Yeah, that's what Vico's going to do
Just
too.
walks out the room. What did
Leaving
I do?
Tippy and
Hello
Erin.
Aaron is in another room, I think.
Oh.
Leaving Tippy and Kyriel's dead body. Leaving Tippy's son and Kyriel's dead body.
Tippy just appears over like a crest.
Dude,
Oh, hello there.
We're gonna come back in.
Come back,
and-
Kyriel's missing an arm.
Yeah, no, we come back. Kyriel's just missing. The body's just
Yeah,
gone.
Kyriel's just no. It's Kyriel. Everything but the arm of Kyriel. It's just
Everything but the arm of Kyriel. Tippy just
and then
burps.
Tippy. Yeah, Tippy strains
Excuse
Kyriel's
me.
shaped body in her stomach.
What happened? Should I give me the arm?
Vico, I've got the rumblies that only hands can satisfy.
What does that mean? Anyways.
Okay, so y'all fucking walk out. So Spirit,
Hi.
you're watching over last
Howdy.
evening. People just kind of like tended to the bodies, made sure that everyone was like still okay. Moved a lot of them out of the elements into below deck. You watch as I forget who was the first one to walk out that was like going to find Spirit.
I think it was Vico.
Then
Yeah, I would
Me and
have.
Vico.
Falknir.
Yeah.
Vico, you see, is Spirit like perched in the crow's nest like he?
No, he didn't want to spend the spell this time. He's just sitting at the front.
I bet you see Vico walk out and look around for a second before he spots you and heads over.
Hello, Vigo. A pleasant night.
Very, very pleasant. Until Tippy wanted to cut off my arm, but you know that's about par for the course. Uriel was
That is
able
not
to.
off the course.
Uriel was able to heal Tadriel's leg, and Tippy promised to be able to do the same to me. But she keeps half assuring me that she needs to cut off my arm to do it, which I don't believe her in the slightest. So I'm just waiting until tomorrow for Uriel to be able to do that to me.
All right.
Yes, it's I'd rather not think about it. So, what was your night?
I sat here and I watched the deck.
Any signs of preference? Any news?
No. It's quite uneventful.
I'll take uneventful.
But what we've gone through lately, yes, it would take uneventful.
As y'all are conversing after like a minute or two, you hear the captain's quarters door open, and Oliver steps out and he says, "Attention, men! We're shifting course. Those of you that are awake, we're heading north. We're rendezvousing with the rest of the First Fleet, soon to be the rest. Our men haven't seemed to recover yet across the ships, but we would like to be in position to make a swift engagement once they do. That'll be all. And he goes back into his office and hides.
I think we should have a word with them.
Yes. I think we should divulge what we did. So he may be more better.
So around this time
I-
that Falknir walks out.
Okay, I was just about to ask.
Where's Falknir?
Spirit, did you still want me
Faulkner.
to send those messages for you?
Yes, I think it would be wise to at least contact some people that we do know.
Are you busy at the moment, or what do you want me to say to them?
Just ask them for their current status, and if there's
Okay.
anyone that we know that's passed out.
Alright. And I'm messaging certain champions or just other people within the fleet?
I really only know Dragonborn.
Yeah. Well, I've already talked to Lillian, at least partially, so I'm sure on her front we have as
The
much
messages
info.
might not get needed anymore. We can trust Oliver.
Okay, that's fine then. I'll save my slots. I'll save my abilities for now until we feel we need them.
Me and Vico were just about to speak to the captain.
Yes, we're diverting course to the north. We run the
The other fleets.
prepare to. So we figured we might as well tell Oliver what we do know, so that we can. What's to come?
Plan accordingly.
Do you have it covered?
I mean, I
Don't need
don't.
that.
I mean, unless you've got anything better to do.
Suppose no. I think I have a couple of things I should probably try to get done.
All right.
Fair
Is
enough.
is it true? Vico was telling me that Tippy wanted to cut off his arm.
It was a very strange exchange, but I was very interested to see it happen. But Vico turned it down. Sadly.
Faulkner, I
Spirit,
appreciate
I
your
found it.
Faulkner. I appreciate your curious and inquisitive mind, but I'm not a cadaver yet, so autopsy's a bit off the table.
It was no autopsy. I was not interested in your arm. I was interested in how she was going to grow a new one.
Alright, well, again, you can experiment on me when I'm dead, which may be very soon. Looks at Oliver's door.
I put a hand on his shoulder. I'd say I'd pray for you, but you already have a better connection with the gods than I ever will.
I think, Faulkner, that's the funniest joke I've ever heard you tell.
I think he is weak and ineffectual. He should not be able to harm us.
Just,
There's also that. I point. There's also that.
you know, that's besides the point. I suppose we all should be getting on then. Faulkner, good luck with whatever you're about to do.
And I wish you two the best of luck in not incurring Oliver's wrath and getting us all thrown off this ship. And I turn and walk away.
I will do my best.
I'm gonna go do what I should have done first thing this morning. I'm gonna go find Sun and check up on him.
He was
Oh,
in
God.
the room.
Yeah.
I know, and I didn't think to check up on him, so I'm gonna go back to our room and check up on
Poor
Sun.
guy.
This takes precedent, Michael. One of
Yeah.
those, one of those.
Yeah. Faulkner, you head back to
Is
the
he
room.
safe? Is he alright?
It's been...
Right in your sleep.
Yeah, Sun actually continues to be unconscious. Like, oddly enough, almost like...
Sun's actually foaming at the mouth and he's dead.
No, you head in, and Sun is still asleep when you find him.
How does his wound look?
The wrapping around his head has a little bit of blood on it, but it's dried at this point. His breathing is a lot less labored than when he came in. He had been shedding some scales, and that is still kind of the case, but he seems... He doesn't look like he's gonna die.
That's great. I'm going to do the only thing I can really do right now besides train and help steer the ship, which is... Actually, no. Actually, everybody else is still unconscious.
Help steer the ship. Bro thinks he's Corey.
Well, not steering the ship, but like help with the sails because we're down like half the crew.
Half the crew.
Everybody who is down though is still knocked out. Like the ones we assume are spies. So never mind. That's kind of pointless to do. So I'm going to. Man, I'd like to say with Sun. Fuck. You know, I'm gonna stay with Sun for a bit in the morning and just kind of look over some things in my spell book and all, and just sit and see if he wakes up.
You sit with him, and after maybe an hour, it starts to get later into the day. His eyes kind of start twitching. He starts to shake a little bit and whimper in his sleep, and then he kind of shoots up.
Whoa. Easy there.
Where?
You're safe.
Oh.
You're fine. Relax.
Oh. Wait. Oh, wait, you're still here?
We've already completed our mission.
His eyes, like, widen.
Surprisingly for us, referring to those who went, it felt like hours. But when we returned, it was merely 30 minutes. So...
What? What?
I'll explain more. Are you feeling fine?
I'm, kind of, like, stops for a second. I'm okay.
That's good.
He, like, reaches up and touches his like, wrapped eye. And like, blinces a bit.
Just leave it for now. I'll get Uriel's or Tadriel to come take a look at it and check up on all of your wounds. I'll go get them after I explain what happened.
Thank you. Have you heard from Miss Lillian?
I did. After we completed our missions, we found a way to cripple Talistar, and I heard back from her that they had won the war in Titan. And we're on our way to rendezvous with them now.
He breathes like a huge sigh of relief. Oh, thank goodness.
She's doing fine. Everything's okay. As of right now.
Good. Yeah. Good.
Hey, you're for a bit. Don't worry about that so much. Let me go grab Uriel. We'll get you looked at. make sure everything's healing fine, and then I'll come back and we'll tell you a bit more.
Thank you.
I'm gonna leave and go get Uriel.
Yeah. Find Uriel.
Uriel, are we? We're not with the main fleet, right? Which is on.
No, you're just on one boat
Yeah.
for now. They are now on their way to meet up with
to the main
fleet.
fleet. Yeah. Uriel would be like, I guess, looking over any of the wounded that were, about. Making sure they're all okay.
Yeah, you know about some of those wounded, some of the people. How should I word this? There are some people on the ship that are wounded, but they, still have their wraps and such from the last time you were here. Some of those people are unconscious, but everyone on the ship seems to be in decent shape.
Okay.
You might say.
One piece even.
I was just look over them. Making sure no one bad or anything, and then Falknir will find me there.
Uriel.
Yes. What's up, Falknir?
Son's awake now. I was wondering if you could come take a look at his wounds and make sure they're all healing fine.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. Happy to hear you're awake. I will, fly over then, along with Falknir.
Yep. And while she's checking up on him anytime where he's free to talk and listen, I'll explain partially. I'll explain what happened. Actually, yeah, wait, no. While I'm up there, I can see that everybody else who was knocked out is still knocked out, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So I can tell him everything, because I'm assuming he's fine, based on what we know. I'm going to tell him what we went through, and what happened.
Yeah.
I'll roll a medicine check to see how bad he is.
You don't really need to.
Okay.
You check out his wrappings and his existing wounds. His eye is definitely injured, but it'll probably heal fine on its own. If you don't change the wrappings, it might get infected. So if there's some medical supplies on,
I will definitely change the wrappings and all that. Would any magical healings help him?
Potentially. Of course, high-level shit could just heal him immediately, but everything seems to be in a position where, it'll heal on its own over time.
I'm feeling... There we go. I was gonna say someone left. I'm gonna be generous. I'll just cast heal on him.
How generous.
At that exact moment, the ship is under attack.
Yeah, at that exact moment, you hear an explosion outside.
Ooh.
You hear an explosion outside, and you find Erin dead.
You hear a severing of arms and no regeneration.
Vico's missing his left arm, and Tippy is mysteriously nowhere to be seen.
But her belly's really big.
Oh no!
Mysterious
No,
shaped
Matthew.
Vico arm.
Yeah, Vico's missing an arm, and Tippy's running around carrying something bloody.
Oddly oblong and arm shaped.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, you cast heal on him, and
I just straight up cast heal on him.
you just whoa.
Yeah,
All of his injuries are just immediately healed. What? Oh my!
There we go.
What did you do?
Well, you can say I healed you.
Sold your soul to the devil.
Don't listen to him.
He's not here.
I just quickened your recovery is all.
Wait, but he reaches up and he like pulls the bandage off of his eye. But I can see. What?
You can see, you can
Okay.
sing, you can dance.
Huh?
Alright, that was a reference.
I.
It was a place. Don't worry about it. But you're good now.
How did you do that?
The gods,
Yeah, she's a
technically.
cleric. She's a priest in a way. She's attuned for this kind of thing.
He's confused for a while, but it's not long before he's like sat up and kind of kicking his legs, excited to hear that Miss Lillian's all right, and he makes a very quick recovery thanks to Uriel's magic.
Yeah. I expect about 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds.
What?
What?
And with that,
No.
Vico and Spirit.
Okay.
Extortion.
You knock on the door.
Yes. Vico will shave and haircut. Captain Oliver. It is Vico, in spirit.
Come in.
Before Vico like fully opens the door, he'll like look at Spirit and just be cool.
I will try.
You creak open the door. You see Oliver is currently sat behind his desk, charting something on a map. He looks exhausted.
I imagine he is. Captain, I understand you're a very busy man, and this is an extremely trying time for you, but we, Spirit and I in our group, we felt it was very pertinent for you to know the full extent of what occurred on our mission. If you would, of course, if you would have this. I believe it's extremely pertinent to final assault on Palestine.
If you must.
And I'll close the door. Maybe sit.
Yes.
You will sit down. So, as you know, we were only gone for around half an hour, but for us, we delved into the recesses of our companion's mind to locate his patron, who was locked away. We did not know we were in his mind. We assumed we were in the unnamed cockpit, but we were attacked while we were in there by one of Talistar's servants, Onyx, who killed the Dragonborn Uriel who was sent with us. Who
Talistar's minion was in your friend's mind?
He
He's
seems
he's had visions of Onyx before that have manifested in real physical effects.
on. But while we were in Erin's mind, Spirit here found out that Uriel, accompanying Dragonborn, was a servant of Talistar, and when Onyx attacked us, he killed her. And currently, she is still dead below deck. My associate Tadriel and I were both injured, which led to us being injured when we exited. I still am dealing with the effects on this arm, but that is besides the point. Needless to say, in our very long, to us, journey, we were able to free the Obelisk of Knowledge, and he and his siblings granted us one wish. And with that wish, we severed Talistar's network of communication. Which is why when we awoke and we found all of these people passed out, we had assumed that, whether rightfully or wrongfully, that they were under his thrall. And it lines up with the timeline, at least for us. So I hope that elucidates to you why we were suspicious and why we were levying those suspicions.
Is there anything that you can show me? Or what? I'm going to be honest with you.
Please.
That sounds like crazy bullshit.
It very much is. But we are in the domain of gods and devils and liches. So I think crazy bullshit, whether it sounds like it or not, doesn't really matter at this point.
If what you're saying is true, that holds an immense weight. But is there anything that you can show me to prove that your story is real? How do you teleport into someone's mind?
To be honest, I'm not entirely sure, but when my friend's patron is the embodiment of all knowledge, when we had to free him from within his mind, I'm honestly not sure, but Captain, our group is an unusual one. 3 of us are angels. 2 of them are from the same god. Spirit here is a champion of the Dragonborn. Again, our friend Erin is the host of the embodiment of knowledge in the world, the avatar of knowledge, as created by my father. So I apologize if we don't have direct proof, but when dealing with the matter of going into someone's mind, it's hard to procure it.
Spirit, give me a perception check. Vico, give me a persuasion check.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'll probably fail.
That is a 14.
Oh. I got an 18.
This is a pretty nice roll.
Pretty nice roll.
Pretty nice roll.
It was honestly a freaking awesome roll.
Honestly, so sick.
It's fucking sick.
Bless you.
That is... Frankly, if I believe you, it makes my life easier. But there are a lot of lives at stake. And I can't reasonably gamble on I cannot reasonably make decisions for the amount of people that I do off of a story off of just, frankly, something that sounds like a fantasy. Spirit,
Yep.
as you're sitting there and you guys telling that, Spirit wears like a cloak, right?
Yeah, he wears think of like a monastic, just like robe.
Yeah.
Friars.
Something like is you get like an itch around like your chest on the inside of your robes, and you just like reach up and feel it, and you feel there is something there, like kind of in the folds of your robe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a signed IOU. I promise to get rid of the network of communication sign. Obelisk of knowledge.
Okay.
I will keep your story in mind.
Captain, we're on the same side of this issue. We both want the same thing. To see Talistar be brought down. We would not bring this information to you if we did not believe it was accurate. You rally your forces, and yet half of them are incapable of fighting. Your plan might already be compromised before it is even set out. If there is even a chance that Talistar knows that this attack is coming, then this assault was doomed from the beginning. If you do not believe the story of walking in another's mind, at least entertain the possibility that there could be spies among us. If Uriel was serving Talistar, then she could have easily fed information that she had heard to him.
It's just so... Intentions don't make... And as he's kind of struggling with himself and trying to calculate through all this, someone... a deckhand bursts through the doors of the captain's quarters. He's like, Captain! Oh, sorry, Captain! They're waking up! And, you're sure? Yes, come quick!
Captain, I would consider very carefully what you tell the men that have been unconscious. If there's even a chance what we're saying is true, it could bring disaster for all of us.
We don't mean it as an insult. Just merely a precaution.
Thank you for the concern. I'll handle this. And he walks out following the deckhand.
I'm gonna fucking reach for the thing that's on me.
Yeah.
You pull it out, and it's a bomb.
Yeah, it's a bomb. It blows up. It's a vial
was
full of
the-
it's a
that was
vial
the
full of
explosion.
acid that's been leaking down your robes this entire time. You melt on the spot.
Oh
No.
my God, Spirit!
No. You reach into your robe and your hand closes around something soft. And you pull it out and you find yourself holding a bright red feather.
Right.
Let's go,
Nice.
Ben. Let's go, Ben.
I completely forgot you brought the bird.
I didn't.
You pull out the sword of Godric Gryffindor. That's crazy.
As so quickly pandemonium sets in on the deck of this ship.
Real.
As I'd say the people below deck, since I mentioned it before, most of the unconscious people were moved below deck. You hear like literally people screaming outside of your room, like panicked, freaking out.
Uriel will definitely go check that out.
Yeah, Uriel, you head outside and you see a hall full of people. Maybe like probably like 24 people in various stages of confusion and panic. Some people are like literally getting up and trying to leave with deckhands, like trying to hold them down and keep them from getting out of there. Some other people are sitting there just in seemingly a daze. But the thing that you're hearing the most is, "Who are you? Where am I?"
God damn it.
Does this remind me of when people get free? His like Bianca situation.
Some people who have had that happen have had varying levels of memory loss, so it's entirely possible.
Yeah.
Didn't Erin's student assassin
Now remember, yeah. Yeah, so Uriel will like start to like calm people down and start like talking with them, trying to see what's going on in their minds right now, but like as friendly as possible.
Uriel, you go around and you start sort of impromptu interviewing people. You get a couple different stories. You ask people like, "Oh, what's the last thing you remember?" Stuff like that. You hear a myriad of answers. Most people don't seem to know why they're on a boat, where they are. One that stands out to you is a man who looks to be in maybe his like mid-20s, who is just kind of crying inconsolably and asking, "Where's his mommy?"
I would do my best to console the man.
He doesn't seem to be coherent.
Yeah.
Very.
I will. If it
As-
comes down to it, I will like rock him like a child if that is the case. To calm him down.
You do so, and it seems to help a little bit, and he seems to wear out quickly and fall asleep.
All right, I'll hand him to one of the like one of the people and be like, "Hey, pretty sure this person has a mentality of a child. please take care of him.
The deckhands who are like trying to keep this stuff under control as possible are not very willing to help with that, as they are very busy. You continue to try and talk to people and just generally keep everything under control. I'm just going to say you begin to notice a pattern in their stories. All of these people, many of them very much do not understand how long it's been since their last memories, but pretty much all of them, their last memory that they have in some way involves a woman in a blue dress.
A woman in a blue dress, huh?
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
That's always how it ends up, huh?
Always how it ends.
Woman in a
Damn
blue
woman
dress.
with a blue dress.
Gotta kill Sapphire. We gotta stab her to death.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh wait, maybe the knowledge thing killed Sapphire.
That would be funny.
I don't think it killed
I
Sapphire.
don't think so. Michael, you want to
I mean,
leave
cut out the
guys?
network.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye, Lamau.